Finally, you are going to do what you should have done a long time ago, my gorgeous Aries. Finally, you are going to make an important decision, which is indeed going to happen in between the 21st and the 27th of May 2024. This important decision you're going to make, you are literally going to surprise yourself with it. Trust me, because you will do something you would never do. But that in itself, it's going to happen at such a powerful moment in time, because at that particular moment in time, it's not only you're going to be able to recognize that you've done something that you would never do, but at that moment in time, something really magical is going to happen. Listen to me very carefully. You are going to come out of your comfort zone, and you're going to be rewarded for this decision that you are going to make. What is going to follow from that moment onwards up until the end of the month, it's going to be absolutely mind-blowing in every single way. What is going to unpack within the next few days are going to show you the way, my gorgeous Erini, is going to show you, the way is going to be shown to you. And this way, which is going to be shown to you for the first time in your life, there are a few different things that you are going to be so impressed and so inspired by. And that's the way to go, baby. This is the beginning of one of the most powerful transformation of your entire life. You have to be as open-minded as you can. You need to be strong at the same time. You need to be strong at the same time as well, because it's a 1904, which is your number, 1904. Which means that you have to be very, very careful at the same time, because there is going to be some kind of temptation which is going to come forward in a form of somebody really gorgeous, somebody really good looking, somebody really amazing. And that particular person is going to be like some kind of temptation at the same time. And you are going to find this very, very difficult to, maybe, I don't know if it's the right word, resist, my gorgeous Erini, but you have to be smart. It's not necessarily you would want to like kind of, oh my God, make love to someone. Not necessarily about that. But sometimes somebody can be so good looking, and somebody can be using their charm and their beauty in order to get something what they want. So there is going to be somebody around you at around the same time matching this particular description what I've just said. So it's either somebody's going to like, oh my God, inspire you in terms of their looks, and this is what it's going to like kind of, oh my God, take something away from you, you know, in terms of balance. Or somebody's going to be so charming and so amazing and try to like kind of do something which is going to be beneficial for them only, but not for you. Okay, so you have to be strong, my gorgeous Erini, when it comes to this. Okay, so please, I know that this sounds really bizarre, but this in itself, it is going to be a very, very important month. Okay, very important month, the month of May 2024. And just remember, you know, when it comes to numerology, and when it comes to 1904, this is a powerful number, and it means that it's also marking the beginning of like when your strength it's about to return to you. So you will notice this in such a way where from the very beginning of May, my gorgeous Erini, you are gonna feel so much more energetic than you were for a while. I think you were kind of able to notice how much you picked up throughout the months of April, for example, but this month of May, it is going to be like kind of even more significant in terms of energy. You will be able to notice how much more energy you have from the 1st of May. And also, my gorgeous Erini, from the very 1st of May, as soon as you wake up in the morning, like, oh my God, listen to me very carefully, you will remember something. As soon as you wake up in the morning on the very 1st of May, you will remember something. And what are you going to be remember? It's going to be involved with somebody else. Somebody else is going to be involved with this, and you're going to remember that you forgot to do something. You forgot to do something, but what you forgot to do is to do with somebody in your life, like like somebody who I absolutely love, somebody who I absolutely adore, somebody who's like one of the main people in your life, whether this is your family member or whether this is a friend who you know, who you've known like for a very, very long time, because they show as very often as friends when I do tarot readings, for example. But you are going to remember as soon as you wake up on the 1st of May in the morning that you forgot to do something. And what you forgot to do, it's somebody really beautiful, somebody really gorgeous asked you to do something for them, but it wasn't the right time. You were really busy maybe at the time, you were like a little bit stressed at the time, and something else has been going on. But this is a very special and very precious person in your life who didn't want you, like kind of nudge you too much. I'm talking about somebody ridiculously intelligent, ridiculously clever, and on top of all that, this person is very unique when it comes to their own spirituality, and that particular person is in your life. And whatever you remind yourself, whatever you remember, my coach Serini, whatever you remember, like when it comes to that person that you forgot about, for example, you need to kind of do something about it immediately. And I know that this is something which is going to require your time, which is going to require your energy. And at the time when you ask this to help someone out or something like that, and at the time when you were asked this, there was so much going on, and you just kind of, you thought like, oh my God, if I do this right now, I'm gonna like kind of have a breakdown or something, like I've got so much to do, you know. That's how you felt, literally. There was some kind of pressure that has been like kind of controlling you in that particular time, okay? So this is why you didn't respond to this, what this person asked you, like almost immediately. And please, please, please do that. And there is another thing that kind of do what this person asked you to do. But there is another thing which is going to come out of it. There is something really specific. I mean, on one hand, this is somebody really beautiful and they deserve you to help them, you know, because this is maybe perhaps someone who kind of came forward to you when you needed a help before. But it's not about that, these tick and tack things. Do you know what I mean? It's not about that. It's about that person being somebody really beautiful in your life. And at this moment in time, you're also going to remind yourself of like how special people are in your life, what a special place certain people do have in your life. And this is going to remind you that something has been wrong with your balance. Now you're gonna give yourself a little spiritual slap, my gorgeous Erini, and you're going to awake literally, and you will kind of start seeing things in a different light when it comes to the importance of putting those people who are the most important in your life as a number one. You know, who cares about the problems and pressure and money and all this? All that can wait. All that can wait, you know. This is gonna really help you to reconnect with yourself, and you will, it's not necessarily a mistake, it's not necessarily like something bad that you've done, but it is gonna have an amazing impact on you, because after that moment onwards, not only as soon as you kind of went forward with what this person asked you, like a help or whatever it was, this person is going to give you an important information, like, oh my God, there is something that you're going to find out and it's going to blow you away. It's like a really important information which you really need to know at this stage of your life. I'm not even joking how important this is going to be, my gorgeous Serini. But also on another note, in general, you will just really reconnect with yourself with all this, and you will see that, you know, the importance of those people in our lives. The more love you give, the more love you are going to get and you are going to gain back. Loving people and sharing positive energy can do so much good in our lives and in these people's lives that you're helping to, or you're spreading your love towards, you know. It does like bring this healing energy, and it really helps us down to like kind of slow down, slow the pace, and it's important to slow the pace when it comes to the things that we are trying to achieve in life, because that way we protect our energy, but we also don't lose ourselves within things that we are trying to do, within things that we are trying to achieve. And this is exactly what has been happening in your life, but only now, my gorgeous Erini, you're literally going to be able to snap out of it. Even my orchid is getting so excited. I can feel this little baby. It's like, woo, hello love, you know what I mean? Yeah, even my orchid is getting like, is going in like, getting this like a kind of dancing mode at the moment, yeah? No, I'm just joking, but this is the way the month of May it's going to start. Very, very important and very moving indeed. The second important date, my gorgeous Erini, it's going to happen on the 3rd of May. On the 3rd of May, listen to me very carefully. I'm so pleased. I'm so happy for you. Do you know why? On the 3rd of May, you will see that your hard work is about to start paying off, my gorgeous Erini. On the 1st of May, on the 3rd of May, your hard work, it's about to start paying off, my gorgeous Erini. Something that you've put so much of your energy towards, you know, something that you have been working very hard towards. Something on the 3rd of May, something you have been working very hard towards, it's about to pay off. And it's not only about to pay off, but it's like more about the, oh my God, the possibilities that you are going to become aware of now. Oh my God, it's the possibilities that you expected, but there are a couple of extra possibilities that you are gonna become aware of. Oh my God, this is gonna make you feel so good about yourself. This is gonna make you feel so good about yourself, my gorgeous Erini. And it is going to be such a beautiful and gorgeous and rather surprising light at the end of the tunnel. Just remember, this is to do with like your hard work, and this is to do with direct results of your hard work, and it's to do with something that you have been working very hard towards, you know. And at a time when, you know, everything felt like nothing it's maybe going to work out, or you haven't got enough outcome of whatever this is, you still kept going. Well done. This is because your subconscious mind and your spirit was guiding you. So you knew there was something, there was a force within you that was guiding you at a time when lots of people would just be like, oh, I had enough, or this is no longer working for me, or I want something more out of life, la la la. You were still like kind of being guided. You were still guided by your subconscious mind and by your spirit in order to get to this point of your life. Now things are going to start changing, and you're going to absolutely love this. It's not only about these possibilities that you're going to become aware of. It's not only about a couple of possibilities that you're going to become aware of, but this is a lot to do with an idea which you've had for a while now. This is a lot to do with this idea which you've had for a while now. When it comes to these possibilities are part of that idea which you've had for a while. But this is to do with your life, and this is to do with your life in general. You need to be strong now. You need to be firm now. You need to think about structure now. And the bottom line is that this is all going to start, this is all going to make you feel really courageous. This is going to make you feel extremely courageous, but you will realize that there is still more that you need to put towards this. You see, there is still more that you're going to need to put towards it, but then at the same time on your mind it's going to be like there is still more that you're going to need to put towards it, in sense of like whatever you were working on in the first place to have such an outcome. There is still more that you're going to need to give. There is still more that you're going to need to do, but you're going to be absolutely delighted about this, because now this is the time when you're going to be excited. Before you were like, oh God, okay, yeah, I have to do what I need to do, almost like as if for a while you were like plodding along, plodding along, plodding along, plodding along, plodding along, plodding. honestly, plodding along. You were like plodding along, my gorgeous Erini. That's how it felt. And now things are going to go on a completely different level. It's not so much about this possibility, but it's about how much it's going to be on your mind now, in terms of perspective, in terms of optimism, in terms of like you, oh my God, coming up with some kind of a plan, being so excited about yourself and about your future after this moment in time. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about here, my gorgeous Erini. This is why this is going to be so important. Do you know why am I laughing? Because I've got like always like this tarot card stuck on my elbow, you know. Yeah, so this is why the 3rd of May is going to be so brilliant, my gorgeous Erini, and like ever so important, like oh my God. And also, what else I was going to recommend you, look at this absolutely gorgeous lapis lazuli pendant. I didn't have this baby in stock for a while, and lapis lazuli is something I highly recommend you, my gorgeous Erini. You know why? Because now this is the perfect time to be as open-minded as you can. This is the perfect time to think about the balance in your life. This is a perfect time to kind of really you know, like go with the flow. It's so silly to say sometimes to go with the flow, but I say this to go with the flow. It's like when you find yourself within the certain dimension, within the certain dimension, when something makes you feel good, when something makes you feel courageous, you know, when something makes you feel optimistic, that's the flow that you need to follow. And this is when I say go with the flow, I mean, because at this stage of your life, if you follow this particular flow so much, it's actually going to unpack and happen organically much quicker than you could have possibly imagined. Oh my God. So when it comes to this lapis lazuli, my gorgeous Erini, it's really beautifully going to have an impact on you when it comes to opening your 3rd psychic eye. So you reconnect with yourself, but you also don't waste time with things that you don't want to waste your time with. You know, it kind of helps you to see what you don't normally see in terms of where exactly you should be putting your energy towards. So as soon as you wear this, it really helps you with that particular balance. It opens you up so nicely. Of course, when it comes to like spirituality, this is something that I would highly advise for everybody to actually have, because it also helps you to express yourself. It helps you to talk. It helps you to talk. It helps you to express yourself. So when it comes to the actual communication, this is also a must. Okay, just remember, it increases your subconscious mind. It opens up your 3rd psychic eye, and this is something that really kind of takes over without you even realizing at a time when you're making like really important decisions. You know, you may like kind of surprise yourself because with this you would go for something that you wouldn't normally go for, but it's good and it's important, and that's the bottom line. And that way you find out other things about yourself, so you're able to evolve in this life. This gorgeous lapis lazuli pendant, my gorgeous Erini, comes with sterling silver chain, and the link to buy this is in the description below. Just click on the name of this video and it's going to expand. Or just see in the comment section, it's stopped in the comment section. It's pinned on top of the comment section. You will see on top of the comment section. I also put them there to make it easier for you to buy. Or you can just simply go on Google and just type in Sasha Bonus in shop, and my page is going to come up that way, and you will see one of the first 2 products are going to be these 2 that I'm advertising right now. And also I have to say, my gorgeous Erini, by buying from my channel, you're also supporting my channel as well. So thank you very much for that. Okay, so now the next important date, it's gonna be on the before I go there, there is also gonna be on the 4th, there is also gonna be on the 4th and the 5th of May. As someone is gonna need your help on the 4th and the 5th of May. There is a certain person in your life who's gonna need your help. Somebody who is, again, important to you, close to you, somebody who is in your life. It's gonna be acting very strange and very unusual. And I just need you to understand that somebody is doing doing something to themselves that they shouldn't be doing. Okay, so maybe somebody is like starting to do things very excessively. Maybe somebody is starting to drink too much, maybe somebody is smoking too much, maybe somebody is doing some kind of illegal substances or whatever. You know, it is. Somebody is doing something that they shouldn't be doing. This kind of energy, it's absolutely undeniable, this energy that I see. I know it's a very specific blockage, you know, and I completely understand that sometimes people do things, you know, to have more fun and all that. I completely understand. I'm not judging anybody or anything. I'm the least judgeable person. I do not judge people whatsoever. You know, I try to understand everything and everyone, seriously. But you just need to kind of understand that there is a point that people can have a fun and do something, you know, in their life, take something, and that goes on a completely different level. And once it goes on a completely different level, then it's almost impossible for people to get back sometimes to where they were before. Sometimes, I say sometimes, you know, it depends what people are doing. But for the love of God, in order to kind of prevent this from going on a God knows what level, you will notice that somebody very close to you is acting in a strange way. And I don't want to kind of raise this alarm, you know, it may not even be that bad, but it could be just like right at the beginning stages where this person is like kind of also maybe wanting to do something that it could be like kind of, my goodness, irreversible later. However, it is to do with something that that person is taking excessively, for example, and this is why I need you to kind of maybe speak to this person, because you will see, speak to this person. This is somebody who is in your life, and you also, once you start talking, there is something very crazy you will find out, and you're not gonna like it. And it's not about you, it's about that person. There is something really crazy that you're gonna find out. That person has got some kind of a secret that was bothering that person, and this secret is like, oh my God, something happened to that person, and that person kept that within themselves, and the only way for them to deal with this was to kind of take a little bit of something, like maybe drinking excessively, maybe smoking excessively. I'm not too sure what it is, but now it's just messing up with their balance. So because what happened to them, in order for them to make them to cause them to act, to do that, what exactly caused them? Yeah, I suppose. What exactly made them to actually act in that way, to take something, to deal with that particular thing that happened to them? What exactly happened to them? This is when things are going to become interesting, because you will realize that what happened to them actually, you will be able to share some kind of experience from the past, and you're going to be the best person for it. So whatever happened to them in the past, whatever happened to them to cause them to actually do something excessively, or whatever it was, whatever it is, you will realize, oh my God, that there is something that happened to you in your past. You will realize that something happened to you in your past, my gorgeous Erini. And this is why it's going to be crucial for you to step forward. Not only because it's like, oh my God, it's somebody like from who is so closely connected to you in your life, but it's also because you do have the answer to exactly all of this. So this is why you need to step in, please, as soon as you possibly can. The next important date, my gorgeous Erini, it's going to be on the 10th of May. Now, on the 10th of May, you're gonna discover something really big here. You're gonna discover something very, very interesting here, my gorgeous Erini. I'm not being funny. And what you're gonna discover, what are you gonna find out, what are you gonna see, what are you gonna come across, you are most certainly not going to be able to stop thinking about or whatsoever. This is the time when you're gonna start feeling alive again. Just remember this, that on the 10th of May, it's going to be the time when you're going to start feeling alive again, because of what exactly you're going to find out, what exactly you're going to see, what exactly you're going to come across, what exactly you're going to discover. It's going to give you just such an amazing idea. Not only like that you're not going to be able to kind of stop thinking about it, but it's just going to give you an amazing idea. What do you want to do with your life? How you want your life to be? And this is going to be brilliant. This is fantastic. And that's why I'm saying you're going to start feeling alive again. I'm not saying that your life became like stale. Don't get me wrong. But, you know, maybe enough hasn't been happening. And maybe you were thinking within the last couple of years, you were so unsatisfied with certain aspects of your life. But this is going to be the time when you're going to realize if you don't do something about it yourself, my darling, no one else is. So something major is going to happen on the 10th of May here, like crazy, but really good. So what you're going to see, what you're going to discover, you really will not be able to stop thinking about it because you will want to change your life like that. You will want your life to be like that. You will know, like, oh, the more you think about it, the more you're going to understand how much you want to transform your life. The more you think about it, the more you're going to feel alive again. The more you think about it, the more you're going to start coming out of your comfort zone. The more you think about it, the more you're going to realize that you are wasting your money somewhere. And the more you think about it, you're also going to realize that maybe you shouldn't invest into something specific as well. Boom, boom, boom. It's just going to come to you like that, one thing after another. Oh my God, it's all going to start making sense. And you are, my gorgeous Erini, I have to say to you that after that, especially when it comes to especially when it comes to the 20th and the 21st of May, oh my God, you are going to have such a beautiful adventure. When it comes to the 20th and the 21st of May, you are going to have such an amazing adventure, but something is going to happen really crazy, really spontaneous, really spontaneous. And when you have that adventure, you know, like a really big, really big answer, it's gonna, you are going to have a really big answer that you've had when it comes to the 10th of May, what happened on the 10th of May, for example. So then you're not going to have like only an adventure on the 20th and the 21st of May, but also there is a really big question. It's going to be answered by somebody who's very, very loyal to you. By somebody who's very loyal to you, it's going to answer a really big question, or that person is going to be connected to that spontaneous thing, which is actually going to happen. And this in itself, it's so brilliant because, you know, it's to do with the burden and the problem that was still affecting you when it comes to the 10th of May. There was still like this burden and problem that was like really at the back of your mind, but you were just ignoring this as much as you could, but you knew that there is this difficult bloody problem that you need to deal with before you take any of this seriously. So so by the time you get to the 20th and the 21st of May, when you have this spontaneous situation, a really big question is going to answer when it comes to that burden, and your path, it's about to be clear, baby, like never, ever, ever before. You know, you are literally, I can see you growing wings behind. You're gonna be like me, like that. I can see you growing wings here. Seriously, that's how I see you. Cressida, where are you? I can see you growing wings here, my gorgeous Erini. Okay, this is why this is going to be so, so, so amazing and so magnificent. Like, oh my God. Another thing I was going to actually recommend to you would be this absolutely stunning, look at this, Herkimer diamond. Absolutely stunning Herkimer diamond. Look at this beauty. Very, very powerful, very gorgeous, you see, very sparkly, very shiny. I don't think that you can see its beauty right now, but you can only imagine like how gorgeous it looks like once you put it around your neck. Herkimer diamond is it's not a real diamond, of course, it's like a very specific type of quartz, but it's so powerful, it's ridiculously powerful, because when you wear Herkimer diamond, you really create this very powerful energy, and you create the right type of people and the right type of situations into your life. But also at the same time, when you wear a Herkimer diamond, you're able to understand people that you can't normally understand, the problems that you can't normally understand, and situations that you can't normally understand. It really helps you to open your mind spiritually and tune in like with nothing else. So this is why this is so important to actually wear, because so much is clear to you that it's not normally clear. Things that you can't kind of tune in and understand when it comes to people in certain situations, everything kind of you start understanding when you actually wear Herkimer diamond. So this is how powerful this crystal is. I highly recommend you to get this, my gorgeous Erini, and wear it. This Herkimer diamond also comes with a sterling silver chain, and the link to buy this is in the description below. But buying things from my channel, you're also supporting my channel as well. I have to say that. And also you can see it pinned on top of the comment section, or you can just go on Google and just type in Sasha Bonus in shop, and my page is going to come up that way as well. The next important date, my gorgeous Erini, it's gonna be on the 22nd of May. This month is gonna be out of this world. This month is gonna be out of this world. You better prepare for all this, because it's gonna be crazy. I think you've been waiting for something like this for a while now. It's happening. It's happening as we speak. The 22nd of May, my gorgeous Erini, you are gonna be very, very happy. Very, very happy, because on the 22nd of May, you will want to celebrate. You will want to have a party. You will want to meet up with your friend and celebrate how happy you are gonna be, because now it's like you will have this amazing opportunity. On the 22nd of May, you are going to have this amazing opportunity. This opportunity is going to be so good, and you will know that, oh my God, what an impact on your life this is going to change. The reason why this is going to make, the reason why you're going to feel so happy, obviously, it's because you will know that this opportunity is going to bring an ultimate change into your life. My God, my gorgeous Erini, this is so beautiful. And you will kind of, because it's about an opportunity, but it's also about the beginning of this venture here. The beginning of venture. The new beginning. New stage, baby. You're turning new leaf over here. New page, baby. And now you need to understand that you need to be quick. This is why you're going to be so excited, because you're going to be like, oh my God, I'm going to start a new venture. I'm going to start a new venture. Yay. This is why you're going to be so excited. And I really suggest you to start this as soon as you possibly can. Okay? But you are at the same time, when it comes to that venture, at the same time, when that venture starts, you're setting the boundaries and you're protecting yourself as well. And it's not going to be as obvious, but this in itself is like, oh my God, this is gonna mean to you so much. And I know that you're gonna feel so excited, and I know that you're gonna feel so proud of yourself, and I know that there is one particular person who's gonna feel so proud of you as well. That's gonna mean to you really a lot. You will recognize on the 22nd of May, my gorgeous Erini, what exactly makes you so beautiful, what exactly makes you so different, what exactly makes you so special. This is an element of yourself that you need to cherish like, oh my God, you need to water this like you water a flower. And make the most of it, because this in itself, it's not like a final stage. There are so many different branches that are going to come out of it, but you have to believe in yourself, and you are, with other words, going to become absolutely unstoppable. Amazing. Another date I want to talk about, my gorgeous Erini, it's going to be on the, I want to talk about, my gorgeous Erinis. Did you hear that? I want to talk about this. Another date I would like to mention here, it's going to be on the 30th of May. On the 30th of May, oh dear, 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 somebody is going to be a little bit rude to you. And somebody is like going to speak to you in the way like you don't like it. Like you don't like it, you know, somebody's gonna be a little bit rude to you, and that particular person is also like kind of you know, part of the group of people who no longer are making you feel good about yourself. So it's not just about somebody being like a little bit rude to you, or somebody being a little bit arrogant to you. This is going to happen at a time maybe where there are going to be few different people around, or that particular person is normally connected to other people. When you normally see this person, or whenever that person is around, there are other people that are around, you know. I can see other people connected to this particular person, but you need to be very smart here. It's not about that person being rude. It's not about what that that person said. It's not about what's going on, but it's more about you understanding that, again, you need to protect your energy and your the stage of your life when it comes to this person, the specific group of people, has come to an end. And this doesn't surprise me at all. This doesn't surprise me at all, because now what you need to do is just to give all of your energy towards that particular opportunity that you're going to come across on the 22nd. So naturally, organically and spiritually, and when it comes to practicality and all the other things, I'm not surprised that this is happening whatsoever. So somebody's going to show there like a little vile face here. But then again, at the same time, you're kind of not going to be surprised, you know, because this is to do with not only one person, but that person is connected to a few different people. And this is, first of all, going to kind of upset you a little bit. It's going to throw you out of balance. And then you're going to realize that it's time to move on from this, that it's absolutely time to move on from this group of people or a person. And I'm not surprised. This is why things are happening organically, because of that opportunity on the 22nd of May. So it's all making sense. And this is going to make sense to you here as well, because now you're going to make a really wise and smart decision to move on, move away from these people. Really smart decision, because to be quite honest with you, you have been thinking about it for the last couple of months. You have been thinking about it for the last couple of months, and this is something that you're gonna think like, oh my God, I'm not too sure, and then boom, something is gonna happen. The certain information message that you're gonna have, it's gonna put a big smile on your face. It's to do with some kind of justice or something like that, a positive outcome, but most certainly it's going to put a big smile on your face. And here, baby, you're going to realize that you've got everything you possibly need to actually move on from this group of people here, because something has come to an end. But at this stage, this group of people has got a negative impact on you and a negative impact on your life, and it's going to be like that until you realize that it's time to move on. Very, very important indeed. And also, my gorgeous Aries, when it comes to those of you who are in relationships, okay, when it comes to those of you who are in relationships, oh no, what have I done with my little kitty, my little kitty here? How could I possibly push you behind? No, this, do you know what happens? Like, the plants are alive. Of course they're alive. They're alive like animals are alive. They're moving, they're breathing, you know, and I think I have it here, and the plants moves, you know, they're moving. They must have moved so much in an hour. They just covered up a little kitty. Hello. Okay, so now, my gorgeous Erini, where is it? Here. So what is going to happen to those of you who are in relationships first? Ooh la la. For those of you who are in relationship, you know, your partner is really going to surprise you. Your partner is going to surprise you 8 around the 9th or 8 around the 19th of May. 8 around the 9th or 8 around the 19th of May, your partner is going to pleasantly surprise you, because your partner is going to have a really, really nice idea. A really nice idea, and that idea, it's like some kind of creative idea, but it's also going to happen at the time when your partner is going to be creative. Your partner is going to be doing something, enjoying himself or herself. They will enjoy themselves, and while your partner is like kind of really creative, your partner is going to have this really amazing idea, really incredible idea. And you know, when it comes to that idea, you are instantly gonna feel very kind of excited about, but there is something that's gonna be putting you off, because when it comes to that idea, is something is gonna seem like a really hard work, but this idea is so important for you both to take on. This is to do with your lifestyle, and it's both of your lifestyles, of course, and it's to do something to improve your both lives. But you must not think that as something negative only because it's going to take a little while and only because it's going to be a bit of a hard work. It's going to be a way less of a hard work than you can possibly imagine. So I strongly suggest you to kind of take this idea on board and start doing something about it immediately, because this in itself, it's really a lot to do with a vision of how you and your partner want your life to be. But especially when it comes to those things that you've been talking about and you didn't do anything about, and especially when it comes to those things that you've been talking about that you want to kind of have in your life, when it comes to your future, your near future, I'm talking about. This is to do with your lifestyles, but it's also to do with those those things that are ever so imminent when it comes to both of you making the most out of this life, you know, and feeling that happiness, optimism and contentment on daily basis. So of course that this is going to be important. So whatever your partner comes up with, this particular idea, this in itself is to do with both of your lifestyles. But you will know that sometimes, you know, in order to enjoy something, we need to put a certain amount of work in order for that to happen. You know, when certain things are just so easy, I always think like, oh, something is wrong, you know, something is wrong. When something is so easy, I always wait what's going to happen behind the corner, because my God, this was too easy, this was too easy. Things are not meant to be easy, I suppose, when we are working on something and then we have a certain outcome, you know, it needs to come through the hard work, but you must not allow this to put you off whatsoever. And when it comes to those of you single Aries, my gorgeous Erini, my goodness, I think somebody very, very, very charming, very gorgeous, very good looking, and this person is very strong, and this person is very powerful, and this person you're gonna come across, you've never came across this person before. There is something mysterious gonna be about this person. That person is gonna be so mysterious because this person holds so much within, but this person doesn't say a lot. This person doesn't say a lot. I'm not saying it's a boring person, but I think it's one of the most mysterious people I have ever come across, my gorgeous Erini. Somebody very smart, very intelligent, very clever, very successful, but this particular person is like some kind of enigma. And I'm not saying that you are gonna be ever bored with this person whatsoever. No, baby, no, completely opposite. This is somebody marvelous, somebody extremely passionate, somebody like, you know, extremely passionate, you know, like I don't even know what to say. And it's this particular person, you know, somebody who's very mysterious, and somebody who comes across as a very mysterious, and this particular person also, like, because they keep so many things to themselves. Somebody highly intelligent, I would definitely, most certainly say. Somebody who does not have a big circle of people as well. And this also, it's telling me, no, I shouldn't say this, like, it doesn't mean, but it's just the way I think, you know, sometimes when people have difficulties having friends, or sometimes when people don't have friends or don't have many friends, means that these particular people are extremely intelligent. Yeah, so this is the one here, you got the one here, yeah. So, and this person you are gonna come across when it comes to May, and even if you don't come across this person when it comes to May, it's gonna happen in June. It may happen a little bit later. Don't worry about it, because it's gonna happen. To some of you it happens a little bit earlier, to some of you happens exactly at that time, and to some of you happens a little bit later. But this particular person is going to walk into your life, and it's going to make you feel really confident, and you're going to meet this person around the place where there are other people going to be. It's going to be really busy. You will be enjoying yourself, and this person is going to notice you. This person is going to look at you, and once you look at this person, that's about it, baby. That's about it. You're going to be walking into the bedroom in 5 minutes. No, I'm joking. No, as soon as you look at this person, as soon as you lock your eyes, it's going to be like, oh my God, you know, there is going to be like an instant attraction. It is the mysterious look. You will recognize that person by this mysterious look on their face, but very delicious and very attractive. That's all I can say. It's like a mysterious look. That's how you're going to recognize this person. But the problem is that something is still going to make you feel so indecisive. Something is going to make you feel indecisive about this person, like, oh my God. So it's not going to happen straight away, like something deeper, you know, it's going to take a while, but that's brilliant. The relationships, you should start from the beginning and work your way the right way up, not from the end. People make a mistake and start relationship at the end. When you start relationship at the end, there is no way to work, no way to work towards. See, so this is brilliant. So it's going to take like about, I would say, good 3 months. Good 3 months. You will be talking, you will be meeting up, but then this is going to lead towards something absolutely out of this world. My gorgeous Serini, you're gonna meet somebody absolutely mind-blowing. That's all I can say, and I'm so happy for you because I don't think you've ever met anybody like this before. Okay, my gorgeous Serini, thank you ever so much for watching my videos. I'm sending you brightest blessings, lots of love, healing, peace and light to every single one of you. Sasha Bonasin, Psychic Medium. Love you. Bye.